Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Lena.
Dire team pick.
Welcome back, everybody. It is game number 4 now between Monkey Business and CIS Rejects, who finally got themselves a point on the board. It is now 2-1 in favor of Monkey Business, but at least CIS Rejects have the momentum.
I honestly don't think that exists anymore.
Yeah, you don't think so?
Like, I was proponent on selling that
5 seconds
2 years ago when best of threes, I felt that drafting was so, I don't know, not important, like not as important as it is now. It was just more about play and having that momentum behind you with the play. I was like, right, well, you win the first game, lose the second game. I'm pretty sure you win the second game and take the series. But now it's like so many little nuances and pokes and jabs during the draft that the momentum just completely starts again. You know, you start from zero completely.
Yeah, I could see where you're going with that. I've heard a couple different pro players say that the draft is more now than it used to be. And even just the last couple of patches, been so much more.
Like, I guess I shouldn't exaggerate and say momentum goes back to zero. Obviously, you still got, you know, adrenaline pumping and do have some wind in your sails if you do win previous games,
but it means less than it used to.
Yeah.
Alright, so CIS Rejects, we took a very, very long time to figure out that they will, in fact, ban away the Leshrac, and now they're taking so much time with their second pick that they're losing a lot of their reserve. Monkey Business went straight up for the first pick, Lena, not terribly surprising. Very versatile hero and really valuable as a first pick. Earthshaker and Disruptor. For CIS Rejects, an early Disruptor pick is kind of weird, but Monkey Business, not really going to take too much time to address that one and instantly go for the Shadow Fiend on the Radiant side.
Yeah, Radiant SF, and this was first phase banned by CIS Rejects previously, right? They didn't want to let them have it. Lena now switching into the... It'll be safe lane Lena, but more likely than not it's going to be crit over on that again. Tiny Wisp is still there, but not sure if that's a great option against the Disruptor. You know, I think he's like 50 against the Tiny Wisp, like that, whereas Winter Wyvern is a little bit stronger stats-wise. It's that combo. Wyvern is still in the pool, by the way. And I feel that that hero is
10 seconds
not
remaining.
super underrated, but maybe should towards first phase pick
5 seconds remaining.
because of how diverse he is. I guess he's
Reserve time.
he's always a support hero, so he's not like Lina that can switch roles, but you can do a lot of things
Radiant
with Wyvern.
team ban.
Queen of Pain going to be banned out by Monkey Business. Wisp taken out by CIS Rejects. Now the TA. Some of the best laners versus SF, and some of the best mids left in the pool. Now, in fact, most of the mids are gone. CIS Rejects, I guess, very likely to take Wind Ranger, I would assume.
10 seconds
have the storm.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I guess you could ban out one or the other here.
Reserve time.
Not sure. Options are super limited. I was even bringing up Puck the other day just because of how many mid laners I see banned out in the draft nowadays. Saw S4 run that. Wait, it was the game again that you were casting, right? Where they had Alliance
team
Puck,
pick.
S4 Puck,
Yeah.
and Aegis Prophet,
Profit,
the stuff, but just didn't really.
yeah, it
work
was
out.
all just kind of like the TI3 draft.
I mean, I think Puck is still a hero. It's just that she's so low on the tier list compared to, for assassin who farms incredibly well. And it is down to that, really, farming speed and efficiency. You want a mid laner who can flash
10
farm at
seconds
least,
remaining.
in the game. Either bridge the gap between
5
herself and her
seconds
opponent if she's
remaining.
behind from laning phase, or create that gap to get ahead by, 1,500, 2,000 net worth by
Reserve time.
sort of 12, 13 minutes. Definitely can do. 12-minute mech is what
Wind
you
Ranger at your
aim for.
service.
But we've seen a shift away from mech.
Radiant team pick.
CI5 was sort of the era of SF mech, tank up, you go in brute force towers and you have your team behind you.
Yeah.
From NA teams now, and I was talking to Clairvoyance with him when we were casting a game the other day, it's more about going sort of, Sanjin Yasha, Shadowblade, BKB Rush, going for a Hand of Midas if you have time, and
Yeah.
going straight into like the physical damage, and then Helm of the Dominator Satanic later on.
Especially if your SF is your hardest carry.
Mhm.
You really need to start going for those stats early. Spirit Breaker now for Monkey Business in response to the Wind Ranger. CIS Rejects will be able to put a lot of pressure on SF in the early laning phase with the Wind Ranger and the Earthshaker. That's a lot of potential roaming, whether it's off lane or support, whatever. SF's going to be feeling that early laning phase pressure, which Spirit Breaker might be able to make up for. See whether or not he should be
10
in off lane,
seconds remaining.
as the Lina should already be taking that
5
hardcore position.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, highly likely. All three heroes can switch up,
Reserve
but
time.
the scenario you set up there is the more likely one, I feel. Earthshaker though, he's got that Fisher against the Spirit Breaker, so if he gets vision of him, that charge isn't going to come through towards the middle lane.
Mhm.
Drop to the glimpses, but it's going to be a hard Spirit Breaker game, honestly.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe they,
Listen back.
maybe they do put him in support.
Radiant team pick.
There's three heroes already, Wind Ranger, Disruptor, Earthshaker, that really do stop that charge coming in. You rely fully on putting him in the offlane role. We've seen Monkey Business, they do need Moon Meander to get some farm. Like, he needs to kind of do well in his lane. He doesn't need to win it or crush it. But he cannot be shut down like he was in the previous game as that Clockwork.
Dire
Well, they get
team
themselves a
ban.
dazzle. It's looking more and more likely that's be like you said. Great defensive support up against these guys. The weave against Bristleback. The cool spray is really negated heavily by that bonus armor you get from.
10
And you've got the
seconds
negative armor to turn it back around from Shadow Fiend, physical damage galore, Lina with the nukes.
5
So far,
seconds
well-rounded.
remaining.
They've got initiation power, they've got sustain. Reaction plays here from Monkey Business are pretty high. Charge reaction, TP Grave,
Radiant team
Lina can
ban.
come in as well. I don't know what they need to round out the draft, though. Synergy so far with Charge, Lightstrike Array, Requiem, and things like that. Miracle Hero-wise, I don't even know if Anti-Mage fits here.
10 seconds remaining.
Against the Bristleback, who can out-tank the damage. Wind Ranger with
5 seconds
and
remaining.
Static Storm Disruptor. They've got ways of locking him down, and Monkey Business, I don't know if they can secure the farm time for... Okay, they ban out the Husk guy, yeah. That's a pretty sound ban. Even with the Wind Ranger out there with Focus Fire and the Quill Sprays, Scarf of Miracle could have been pretty ridiculous. Now it's either Goret's offlane Earthshaker or what? No more offlaners, apart from like the Centaur they had before. So yeah, they're looking at Goret's
Dire
offlane
team
Earthshaker
pick.
and Vanscore Hero to be 5th picked. Silencer? Not really going to work because Vanscore usually picks that. Oh, I guess it's the
Yeah, they've already got
hero,
the disruptor.
which I guess is bad.
I don't like it. The burst damage comes in. Good control.
Fast Medallion and Solar Crest.
Yeah,
10
fast medallion
seconds
for a dire side with Bristleback already in the pool. Plus, you already have the Wind Ranger,
5
Focus Fire
seconds
as well.
remaining.
Roshan could be very easy for CIS rejects to take.
Wraith King.
Radiant team pick.
Do you think it's going to be a Miracle SF or? Okay, Wraith King. Where on earth is this going to go? So is that offlane Bristleback then, and Earthshaker Disruptor supports, Wind Ranger mid, Wraith King safe lane? Okay. I'll see how they actually set things up here, but Monkey Business, I think Miracle, Shadow Fiend mid.
10
Ember
seconds
Spirit pick here
remaining.
from No Tail is probably what they would have fallen back on if it wasn't a Wraith King final pick.
5 seconds
Because-
remaining.
Phantom.
Get the damage out, but Phantom Lancer. Okay. No Tail Shadow Fiend. No Tail Phantom Lancer. Until that happens kind of up in the air.
Yeah.
That's. Oh, so Moon will be the offlane Spirit Breaker. See how he does. See how he does. It's gonna be rough.
I always side with the Phantom Lancer. Pretty much always.
Fusel Blade against Bristle and Wraith King.
Yeah, I mean, both of
Honestly-
these strength
honestly.
carries are just get destroyed once their mana is completely gone. Wind Ranger, I mean, she's got the one thing they do have for them is lots of initiation, right? Earthshaker, Wind Ranger may pick up a Blink Dagger. You also have the
Prepare
potential
battle.
for Wraith King to go for the Blink Dagger builds, which we saw from last game. Blink Dagger, Blade Mail, etc., etc. So there's a lot of potential here for sorry, I was trying to fix this earlier, but our overlays were slightly messed up. There we go. That's all better. It's all better now. Now you can see the KDA. Alright, so what's the plan here for the landing phase, though? Monkey Business are going to start out with an aggro try. Against Wraith King, Disruptor, Earthshaker. This would keep a lot of pressure off of the SF when they run the aggro try. And I kind of like this idea just because I think they can win it.
They did this the other day. It felt super weird, but yeah, when you put it that way, it does draw a lot of attention away from Miracle. And I'm pretty sure it was against an Earthshaker as well. I can't remember what the other components were, but I know Monkey Business had like Ember Dazzle +1 against an Earthshaker plus whatever it was.
A lockout, but they do have the rest of the team coming in for the side, and this means it's actually going to play against them as Iceberg immediately gets stunned up. Artez goes back. He knows he's kind of done for here. Crit is going to land the Light Strike Array, and he will be right-click down for the first blood. No, the
Miracle?
mispraise? How'd he get it? Oh, God, they're not going to get it. 25 HP. Wraith King gets out. Oh, wow.
Salve is popped, but who got bounty runes there? Bristol and Lena. It's honestly not that bad. Like, First Blood is less meaningful than it used to be. The gold and XP spread you actually get across the board isn't that massive. Killing the Wraith King, like, got a TV back to base. He has no regen.
Yeah.
He's already been crushed massively here. The big thing is, though, I thought Miracle might go for Necromastery first to try and get the last hit, because you get yourself a ton of souls to start things off. 12 souls as soon as you kill a hero, and that wins you the lane almost against the Wind Ranger. Going for the raise and missing it?
Yeah, that last raise really cost him quite a bit. He could have a bottle already. Top lane, they will get first blood. Wraith King comes back and immediately gets dumped on. So he's dead now. Still, I want to watch this matchup just because I want to see how the SF is going to do against this Wind Ranger after the kind of wonky start. Because he's doing really well for himself so far. With the raise first, he's gotten 7-1. He's out of mana now, but he just needs one more CS and he'll have the bottle. But he gets caught here. Fisher block. Oh, not quite enough. Iceberg. He doesn't have enough damage out from the power shot to finish him off, so.
There's bottle.
Yeah, the bottle will come in now as well as that shared tango.
Is it going to be fast enough to get second rune, though?
I don't think so.
No one's defending top rune. Miracle is low, but
Light Strike Array lands on Advanced Core. The stun turned around onto crit, but they're going to go for this kill on crit, and they probably will be able to get it. No, they're not.
I'll say ready again, but turning.
Ooh, thanks.
Yeah, so they get out. First blood. Moon, meanwhile, is battling out with Goretz here in this bottom lane. He's a level 2 Spirit Breaker. Level 3 Bristleback. Getting some decent 17% so far from what I've seen.
And Miracle is crushing this. Under the tower, misses only one last hit from a 1.5 wave. Sure, he's got raises to help himself out, but still.
Oh, this is actually really important. The courier was at the bottom lane. He took the bottle, and this means it's going to stall up the Wind Ranger quite significantly. But Goretz can make up for that if he gets a kill on Miracle somehow with this haste rune. I don't know. Top lane, Fly in some trouble here. Does have the Shallow Grave, so he should be okay.
Oh, SF. Dead.
Yeah, he runs right into Goretz. Goretz immediately starts going in. We'll be able to get this kill. There's no save. Fly's just a bit too late, and there's certainly no turnaround kill on Goretz, so. This will actually, Goretz will still be ahead of Moon. Experience, because he got that kill. So, there's not even anything gained at the bottom lane for this.
Spirit Breaker versus Bristleback lane. Bristleback should win this pretty handily, right? Like, unless you get godlike bashes out from the RNG.
Yeah, I'm not quite so sure because Spirit Breaker has really naturally high armor, and he goes for the early magic wand, so there's not much damage being dealt by the Quill Spray because of the armor.
I mean,
there's no way you win. There's no way you get a kill. But
17%, yeah.
I think it's not bad for the Spirit Breaker.
2 bashes in a row.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Bristleback should be able to outfarm.
Oh yeah. I agree. Outfarm. I don't think he'll be able to push the Spirit Breaker entirely out of lane, but still. Top lane. Lance goes out. Artez kind of trapped in the trees here. Doppelganger. They're just going full. Oh, what a shadow wave!
Crap.
Nice control there from Big Daddy No Tail surrounding that Wraith King and Illusions. And Fly does comply with a nice Shadow Wave.
Level 2 Shadow Wave.
Insane damage.
How much HP does Wraith King have? 700? 720?
Like 660.
No, he's not even that. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have any stat items. He's died 3 different times, too. Miracle? Kill for Iceberg. Pops a regen. Shackle shot latches. Miracle allows it. Just runs right in there. To the trees and does end up going down. Moon bumping back Goretz once again.
Oh, that's a great thing, actually. The fact that he's against the Bristleback means that he's getting the stick charges, which allows him to spam charge.
Yeah, he routinely is just charging into him every single time because he got so much extra magic to use, so much extra mana. They're going for Artez again. Fly. Oh, that a wave? Nah. Now they've kind of overextended themselves a little bit, so they'll start backing up.
They've got no turn power here. They can Fisher to block them off, Glimpse to try and defend the Wraith King, but how much PS does he have? 7 and 1?
Oh, Moon! What? Whoa, Moon! He dove in, he picked up his level 6, and he gets the kill on the Bristleback. That is huge. But yeah, you're right. 7 and 1 on the Wraith King. I was looking at the CS and going, oh, wow. I mean, like we talked about, the Dazzle Phantom Lancer combination is really strong, but I've never seen it used so offensively before. Always want to fly, goes for the block off, hits 2 there, and Fly's forced to just turn around. Oh my god, what a shackle to go through the trees! Fly's now going to be able to turn it around, though. Artez comes forward, gets the stun, but with jump forward now, all they need is really good Shadow Wave or another raise. No, always want to fly, does barely manage to survive. Artez not as lucky, and a rack up another kill. 4 deaths now for the Wraith King. He's going to have more deaths than CS at this point.
Don't look at it that way. No.
Poor Artez.
Vanscore has 7 CS.
Charge in. Goretz is not the target, though. He's the only one full HP. Everyone else from CISR dropped super low in that fight. But
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Moon coming to challenge. Pop the W. Pop it. No. Bounty picked up by Goretz. Yeah, I mean, look how many... He laid out 3 quills, and he just doesn't seem to put a dent in the Spirit Breaker. High armor and high HP.
Yeah, now he's got double gauntlet and treads. There's just no way. And this right here, what Goretz is doing, is what he has to do. Because he knows he's died once, got 1 kill, 24 CS is good and all. But he needs items to function, right? The Bristleback can't just go in and do stuff. He needs treads, Vanguard, Sandra Nyasha, AC. He has a progression he needs to follow. And he cannot be stopped in that progression, or else he becomes a non-factor in teamfights. He just becomes, a meat shield walking around not doing too much. Whereas the Spirit Breaker has charge and other strike. His job is to initiate. He doesn't care about items too much. Shackle, Miracle's caught. The reaction's coming in.
No, they will have the shallow grave, so a quick retreat comes out. They know diving into Miracle would be a very bad idea. Meanwhile, the top tower does get taken out. Big Gaddy, he's low in levels right now because they're running an aggro tri-lane, but he's got a high amount of net worth. 202. He's 39 and 20. He's second in net worth board, right behind the SF. The fact that you're keeping up with the SF at this point in the game is good enough, essentially.
SF doesn't have stacks though, does he, right?
No.
He's been clearing out medium camp every time he can when he's pushed the wave out, which is Shadow Fiend Radiant side. That's just what happens, but no one has been able to because of this aggressive tri-lane stack caps for him. Bot lane, Moon is charging forward.
Yeah, I mean, he just doesn't really care too much about this dual lane.
Does he just keep on going? If he gets another strike onto the Vanscore, he could kill him.
Really could. Has another charge up and still has enough mana for the combination. He'll have an urn soon as well. A lot of incentive for him to pick up a kill.
We've seen what Shadowfeet is building. He's just gone for the regular opener. Spreads Aquila wand. I mean, the wand sometimes people skip, but against Wind Ranger who's spamming out Shackle Shot and Power Shots.
Yeah.
Like that. Honestly. A wand comes in so useful. And then in mid-game team fight, Bristleback obviously...
Why? Is he the extra damage needed? Gonna be, 17%, starting things off right. Moon trying to get off the ultimate ahead of the stun. Can't quite get it. Still, though, putting pressure on the Wraith King. The turnaround, though, Goretz is here, so will be forced back. Their dual lane is still potentially stronger than this tri-lane.
Black even tried to buy a Ring of Health from the secret shop. And then he sold it. Yeah. But he's got 1500. I kind of want him to just buy treads now. Tread switching is so important on a hero like Bristleback, especially when you've got wand and bottle. Oh god.
He gets off the stun, but he's still gonna be right click down. Like it, right click one more time. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, you got him. But Moon.
He's fine. Ooh. He could even charge back onto Earthshaker or Iceberg here, actually. He's just TP back.
TP's back. Fly. Can they catch him? Oh, they definitely got him. Fly is done for. Glimpse back right into the waiting arms of Iceberg. Shot through the heart.
But who's to blame?
I think that would be the Wind Ranger.
Invisibility.
Glad you picked that up so quickly. That makes me smile. Crit. He's got Lacuna Blade. This really is not that easy of a fight, especially charge coming through.
Oh,
Hit Artez. Bashed up.
And again.
Bashed one more time.
Again.
You know what? Just call him Bash Lord.
Bloody hell.
In a lane? Miracle. Yeah, 3 heroes around him, but that Wind Ranger a bit too low, and now the charge is going to come in through the side. Oh, but it's not on the Wind Ranger. It's on Always Want to Fly instead. What is he doing? Good God, man. He just doesn't stop. He pops the urn onto Iceberg. Crits runs forward. Laguna Blade. Get it. Shackle shot. Now Crit's dead. Dane stunned up. Moon, you're sticking around too long, my friend. That was way too aggressive by both of you.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Artez has not hit level 6 yet, and he is running in.
Moon, charge away. No, he charges in. Always want to fly. Pops that ultimate. Now always want to fly is going to be left for dead. It's Miracle. Long range race doesn't have it. 5 seconds on cooldown. Moon will actually be able to survive. Heals across the board. Looks like everyone is good for now, but they want to get it. Artez will be able to get the stun. Fly. Another heal out. Has the Shallow Grave still.
76 charges.
Shackle shot. Shallow Grave gets laid out now. Moon comes in from the side. Will be able to stun up with a charge. Iceberg. Power shot misses. He's going to die now as the Lance comes in through the side. They've taken out the Earthshaker. They've
ready.
got the Wind Ranger. And now Goretz is going to die as well. The charge slowed down by the Lance. Bumped by the Spirit Breaker. And Big Daddy No Tails on a mega kill streak already. 10-4.
Everyone on the Radiant has a magic wand or a magic stick, and it honestly is making the difference here. Everyone, I swear I keep looking at people, they've got 17 stick charges, 17 wand charges, whatever, and this is why CIS Rejects just cannot find a break. They're looking for kills, they're looking for that execution moment where they're like, right, we've got him. 17 stick charges, back to half HP, what are you going to do? Graved up, what are you going to do?
Just not finding the openings. It's 12 minutes in, so much action, and I haven't taken a look at the network chart just yet, but 6K on both the PL and the SF. Next up is 4,500 on the Wind Ranger. And then immediately behind him by 10 gold is the Spirit Breaker, who's at the same marker.
Do you know how long the Wraith King walked around in that middle fight waiting for level 6? There was one Radiant creep actually running around in circles. Artez couldn't kill it because it was like 3/4 HP. And in the end, he got level 6, didn't have mana for his ultimate. So he's like, screw it, I'm going to throw a stun then and run away. But he is super underleveled. Like, at the same level as Disruptor and Earthshaker level.
Yeah. Speaking of underleveled, Goretz is going to remain a little underleveled and underfarmed because his stack mechanic taken away. Sentry Ward blocking that one out. More minutes. Now the SF has his mechs, though. Teamfight potential. The roof now for Monkey Business. The Spirit Breaker, who's so damn big. What's he got? Got something coming.
Bottom tower is under attack.
It's gonna go for the Shadowblade, not terribly surprising. And Moon, he'll find Vanscore here. Hello, charge up. Fisher will interrupt him. And Vanscore does have his ultimate. He'll be able to get it off, stopping Moon from being able to pop his own ultimate. Okay. Now the latch comes in from the side, but Big Daddy O-Tail, he's just going to go from one to another. Earthshaker, next up Vanscore. He just surrounds him real quick, gets that kill. They're going to turn on the Iceberg. The charge is coming right through. They're going to be able to catch him. And Moon still has his ultimate, so the wind run's going to fade. And now they look for Artez, who does not have a TP scroll, and I believe Monkey Business know this.
He's got his ulti, but he's got 15 stick charges? Not
even worth it. You just die 2 times in a row. Now they're charging the middle lane. Don't tell me. Don't tell me it's going to be a wipe. Earthshaker's alive. Zangles with the Disruptor, but can they actually save Goretz from the 17% monster right in the face? Raise 1, raise 2, and 17% to finish him off. Moon, I don't know how you do it. Good lord, buy a lottery ticket, go gamble. What is happening? 1 hit, 17%. 2 hits, 3 hits. Only 1.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And then on top of all of this, look what Crit just picked up. 14 minutes support Yules on this Lina. Damn. I mean, 12-minute Yule Scepter on a mid lane is good. I guess, you know, there's Tread Bottom and stuff that come beforehand, but plus amount of farm. Wait, whoa, hello?
Yeah, Moon just casually comes to the side, whatever. I'm a cow. No big deal. He's actually trying to survive with his invis, but that's not going to happen. Now Fly's a bit overextended now. And he should die. Miracle. Not even going to try. Daddy No Tail, though, comes. Jackal, not latching. Glimpse also not really doing much there. Miracle threatening the ultimate on the side, waiting for his opportunity. Artez, gotta be careful here. He doesn't have a whole lot of mana. Still a lot of charges. Miracle, when are you gonna let that one go? He's just making noise. Finally it goes out. Hits on 3. Artez is down, but he's trapped. No, maybe it's Miracle who's the one who's trapped. Inside with the Disruptor ultimate. Crit sitting on the side trying to get out some damage, but this is just a bad fight, it looks like. But with the SF dying, everyone's low, and Big Daddy No Tail, he'll be able to get one. A second one, Iceberg, no, he just barely lives. And it looks like Big Daddy No Tail He needs to back out here. Light Strike Array, Artez, Doppelganger. Oh my god, the power shot missed. Oh, they're all so low. Big Jetty, no tail. Don't do it, man.
Moon, go in. Moon, go in.
He's going ham. Ultimate earned and a lance. Big Daddy No Tail finds yet another one. The tier 2 is going to fall as well. It's 20-7, and this game.
There's one
I
big...
mean, this is something I expect out of CISR, but Monkey Business are being full-out aggression right now, and they're winning. And winning and winning.
I think there's one reason for this. There's this big glaring hole in the draft that we haven't really touched on. We talked about how great Phantom Lancer is against the Rating and the Bristleback. What do CIS Rejects have that's good against the Phantom Lancer? Earthshaker with a Blink.
Yep.
And that seems like pretty much it. So I really feel like the Rejects have to get this Blink over onto Always Wanna Fly. But how do you do this? Because Big Daddy he's not died once. And I don't foresee him dying in the future unless he just, goes in and kills himself pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. The only reason he came close to dying earlier is just, it was simple, super aggro. But you're completely right. I mean, the only way to deal with the Phantom Lancer was they had to win their lanes early. They had to get, Blink Daggers, initiating tools, and just keep the Phantom Lancer down, because once he gets to the point that he's at now, he's damn near impossible to stop.
Silver Blade BOTs. It's 17 minutes in. They know this Roshan's happening, right? They're just waiting for the PL. They're just going to walk in here, waltz in, and...
As soon as they're revealed, Moon, TP out, everybody run, CIS rejects, the charge comes in, no one's escaping, Vanscore's gonna be caught, and almost dies instantly to the combination of the Spirit Breaker, thanks to that Shadow Blade. They're looking for more, they'll have it. Crit is gonna be able to find Always Wanna Fly, no Blink Dagger for you, at least not for another 10 minutes at least. Goretz, TD away, charge, oh my god, he got hit! He got stunned, but still completed the TP.
15,000 network, 18 minutes in. This is very Monkey Business, and they even get the Roshan to deal things up as well.
All right. Well done by our Lurker Derp stats woman.
Stats person.
Did you notice that title?
Bash God. I didn't read the full title.
Beginning to feel like a Bash God. It's starting lyrics of Rap God.
Oh yeah. The memes.
22-7, 18 minutes in, a 15,000 gold lead, 12,000 experience, Monkey's Business. I mean, it's all but over at this point in time, and they haven't even broken a base, but that's just how far ahead they are with this kind of draft. Moon's going to be caught here. All right, here's the start. They're going to be able to chain stun him pretty quickly and take him down, but they'll lose a lot of damage on their tier 3.
DD Shadow Fiend with Aegis Yasha.
Yeah, he's dealing 300 damage a hit. Oh, no, the control from No Tail is just not quite there. Miracle doesn't care. He has an Aegis. He has a mech. Fight me if you dare, Yule Scepter. Oh no, the ultimate iceberg! Oh wait, Miracle! He stopped it! He's like, no, I don't need it! I'll just right-click him down, it's all Gucci! Daddy No Tail glimpse back. Oh, 3-man Fisher, but it's still not enough. Monkey Business are just rampaging through all of this. Goretz trying to challenge Miracle, who's at half HP, but no thank you, you gotta back up.
You walked into that. Oh, I
did.
Walked into that.
Yeah. I have no idea what that was, but now he's going to be...
you dead again.
Diffusal, not quite dead.
Another Lance. They have no echo.
No-tailed Lance, Spirit. Oh, they don't get the shot. Wait, no, they got the shot. Did they?
No, they didn't. It was Wraith Fire Blast.
Oh, okay. Daddy Hotel still turning around. They're charging right through. Bumps back 4. Vanscore's already dead. Goretz is going to fall in a second here. There goes the reincarnation as well. Miracle, he's got an Aegis. He don't care at all. Artez is rapidly going to be burned out of all of his mid. He backs in. Sneak Daddy Moontails, he's being controlled right now, but the Shallow Grave's still there. Iceberg's dead as well. It's everything. 27-8. They got 1 kill in exchange for like 7. And Goretz is coming back to look around to be the 8th. And GG is going to be called before that can happen. Always Wanna Fly says it's over. And our series is done for 3-1. Monkey Business. It started out so close with that game number 1, a 67-minute game with Miracle controlling everything with his Anti-Mage. Game 2 taken by a Big Daddy No Tail and Crit Wisp. Tiny combination. Game number 3 was where CISR were able to strike back, but still, Monkey Business came back even harder in Game 4, harder than Game 2.
Yeah, and we were talking about it before the